Hey guys, I'm coming to you today with a request from moncemnkmnk, moncemnkmnk, yeah. Anyway, she requested me to do Gwen Stefani's look from the No Doubt video for New. I had mentioned it in a video and she said, hey, why not do that? That'd be cool. So I did it, and I haven't done it previously because I haven't found a good pink, like a good matte hot pink until now. The hot pink is actually from Sugarpill, which Sugarpill sent me some stuff to try, and it's freaking amazing. Believe the hype, it's really... I wish I could grow more eyelids. It is that amazing. Anyway, this video, the video for New, is actually takes place in a club, so it's really dark and it's kind of hard to see Gwen's makeup. I googled and did all kinds of stuff trying to look for it, and yeah. So this is my interpretation of a recreation of what I think she has on in the video. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's do this. So before we begin the eyes, I'm going to do a quick blush, and I'm just going to use Dollipop from Sugarpill. Just a teeny tiny bit, and you can see it's not going to take very much. And I'm just going to apply that to the upper part of my cheek and kind of blend down. Go ahead and put a little Urban Decay on this lid, and now I'm going to use Cottage Cheese from NYX, which is just kind of a metallic white base. Just going to apply that kind of all over, maybe to right about here to leave, you know, this area for the pink. I'm going to blend that out with a synthetic brush. I like using synthetic brushes with cream products, especially, but it's just easier to clean the product out. Alright, for all over lid color, I'm going to be using Lumi from Sugarpill as well. And it's just kind of a white with a beautiful green-blue duochrome. It's just amazing. I'm going to place that all over my lid and onto my brow. I'm just patting it on. And leaving this area right here for this hot pink that we're going to add. Alright, now we're going to take Dollipop again, which is the most amazing hot pink that I have. And we're going to just kind of place it pretty much where we want it to begin with. And it's going to sweep out towards the temple. And you're going to keep it in this inner corner, and you're going to want to create kind of a line of the pink shadow. And you can blend that over into the Lumi as well, till about halfway on your lid, like half your lid. And you want it to just gradually fade out. So now you're going to take a white eyeliner, pardon the mirror, you should be able to see what I'm doing, hopefully, and you're going to go under your lid. Create a line of white eyeliner, and then you're going to follow, you can see that pink up, and then you're going to blank out your waterline and get the white eyeliner into your lashes. Now you can see on this side that there is a shape, almost a rectangle, or like a square ending. So you're going to try to match that up with your other side. So you're just going to kind of find where you think it would end, bring it down, and then if you'll notice it comes out a little bit here. So you're going to create kind of a little mini box, a Pandora box. I'm actually going to set that eyeliner with just a matte white eyeshadow. This is Blanc from Prestige. It looks like this, just a matte white. I'm going to go over that eyeliner, and especially in the waterline, since it will, well, it runs on me, so. So now I'm going to be using the bent liner brush. This is from Coastal Scents. Mine has seen its fair share of usage. I'm going to use Dollipop again. Teeny tiny amount, okay? Little bitty. And we're going to create this little winged guy over here. So I'm just going to start by creating a line right here underneath the white eyeliner. Be a little more precise than I'm being. And then when there's just barely any on your brush, you're going to want to kind of trace where this wing is going to be. Just barely any on your brush, so you can see kind of where to place it without committing to it. So now you're going to pick up more and start defining it. More Dollipop. More Dollipop. Alright guys, so I'm going to use this little teeny art brush. This is a Low Cornell 7000 round. You can find these at craft stores, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, AC Moore, all over. I'm going to take Bulletproof and just get a tiny bit on the tip. And you're going to go over this top line of the Dollipop. And you're going to blend that into the pink, so very light-handedly. And you're not going to run all the way down, maybe about to here. And then continue it underneath the eye. You're going to go kind of in a angle here. Again, I'm not sure if this is what she's wearing in the video because it was pretty dark, but yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take Bulletproof again, small liner brush again. Get too much on your brush, just dab it on your hand. And you're going to create this line right here. And you want it to be similar. So for eyeliner, I'm going to be using Hard Candy's Walk the Line in Asphalt. And this is probably the hardest kind of part, trying to get it to match up with the other side. So if I go out of frame, I'm sorry, but my mirror is down here and my camera's up here, so let's try this. It's going to create a fairly thick line on your outer lid, and you're going to follow the pink. That's going to match up with that black there. And then you're going to bring it in. And you're going to create kind of like a line here to connect this line and this line. You're going to build it up till it matches the other side. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply my false lashes and my mascara. I'm using Red Cherry number 43, look like that. So I'll be right back and we'll start on the lips. So in the video it's kind of hard to tell what's on her lips since it is kind of dark, but I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that there's red, like a dark red, and then an orange in the center. So I've already started lining my lips. This is Avon's Wild Berry. And I'm just kind of lining the shape of the lip. And then I'm taking the lip liner and filling it in on the outer corner. To blend that out, I'm just going to use a Q-tip and kind of drag it over towards the center. Now using another Q-tip, I'm taking Safety Orange and just dabbing that in the middle. Now her lips are very glossy in the video, so I'm going to take Rock Royalty from Revlon. It's just a dark burgundy-ish color. I'm going to put that in the outer corners of my lid and blend it up into the orange. So that is it for the new Gwen Stefani inspired recreation. It was a dark video, so it was kind of hard to do it. But this is my take, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching.